What's going on, guys? Welcome to the very first full day of eating of summer shredding. This is not only the first video like this, but it's also the first official day I'm tracking my macros to the gram this prep. So I'm gonna show you all the meals, everything I consume throughout the entire day. My current macros I'm trying to, bless you, that I'm trying to hit are 200 grams of protein, 290 carb, and 60 grams of fat. We're gonna get started, bless you, right now. Here we go. For meal one, we're gonna need peanut butter, oatmeal, eggs, egg whites, blueberries, pineapple, pink salt, and black pepper. Quick tip, so many times if I'm weighing out fruit or if I'm like taking some peanut butter or even egg whites where you're in a container and you want to like come out of the container, I place the food on the food scale, I zero it out by clicking 0, and I simply subtract what I want, and it'll give you a negative number, if that's okay, because that gives us a number to track. So that's kind of simple, but if you're new to counting macros, it's sort of an easy way to get a lot of this stuff. So I'm gonna get 100 grams of, there we go, 103, perfect. 100 grams of pineapple, and we're ready to go. So meal one is complete. Here we have 4 egg whites with 1 whole egg for a little bit extra fat. We've got 100 grams of pineapple. Now, anytime I'm typing in a fruit on my fitness file, I actually type in USDA before I type in the fruit, and that's sort of like the consistent way I like to track my fruit. So 100 grams here, and then I did 50 grams of USDA blueberries, half a cup of oats, half a serving of peanut butter. I put some sea salt on the eggs and the oatmeal, a little bit of pepper on the eggs, and that's gonna be meal number one. In most cases, I'll actually put something on top of my eggs. These are kind of like my 4 go-to picks. I got Cholula hot sauce, Frank's Red Hot buffalo sauce, the Pace Picante medium salsa, and then this Julio's hot sauce is delicious. If you decide to use these two, you're gonna have to track them. Put the plate on your scale, add the salsa, and track that way. But today I'm gonna choose Frank's Red Hot, which I'd never track because it's got 0 everything. And I'll just put a little bit of this on here. And that's it. Perfect. We made it back from the gym, and Nabil and I went to go pick up this new mic. It's a lav mic, and so now I can kind of like come farther away from the camera, talk to you from over here. I talk to you from over here, I talk to you from here, and here, and here. So I figured this mic would be really cool for maybe like in gym stuff, or I don't know, we picked it up. So finished up a workout. Post-workout, I'm having myself 1.5 scoops of protein. I just finished this tub that I had here. This is a Ghost Snickerdoodle protein in my pink shaker cup. And I'm doing 1.5 scoops instead of 2 because I have a lot of food I'm gonna be cooking up later, and I'd rather get protein from that than this. No matter what protein you use, just go to MyFitnessPal, you're gonna add the food, and this is what I do honestly like most of the time. At the top there's a little barcode, and you do the barcode right there, easy, 1.5 servings, done. So that's my second meal. Oh yeah, so Heidi and I are actually gonna go play some putt-putt. It's Friday and I have to go to a wedding tomorrow, so we're not really gonna have too much alone time. So that's what we're doing right now. But we stopped at a gas station. I'm getting a snack because it's already 4 o'clock. My hunger's starting to kick in a little bit. So I'm gonna have myself a Cliff Builder Bar. This is a chocolate peanut butter flavor. This is actually a pretty good bar, like macro-wise. I know it's not a Power Crunch bar, which is my favorite, but this one has 10 grams of fat, 29 grams of carbs, 2 fiber, and 20 grams of protein. And these taste pretty good. Our protein bar is like the best bang for your buck? No, but they're convenient. And if I've ever at a gas station, I'll occasionally get one. Yeah. Cool. Summer shredding, bro. Next meal of the day, it's about 6 p.m. I'm gonna show you exactly what we need for this meal. Number one, we have some minced garlic. We have a lemon, I can't believe it's not butter. This is one I recommend. This is actually the light one with the green outline. If you guys look at the store, they usually have like these 3 products, 1, 2, and they have the one with the red line. like that. But the one with the green has only 4 grams of fat, and this one has 6 grams of fat. So yeah, we have some shrimp that I bought at Whole Foods yesterday. I'm cooking for myself and Nabil today. We've got some organic baby spinach. We've got some organic jasmine rice. I actually already cooked up this rice. If you come back here in this rice cooker, and it's done, it is ready to go. It looks super delicious, so that's done. Then we got some ham spray, some garlic pepper. This is the #1 seasoning in the world. I recommend you guys trying out, and some pink salt. So I'm gonna get cooking. The first thing I'm gonna do is actually take all they're already deveined, but I'm gonna take all the tails off just to be a little bit more accurate with my measuring it and stuff, so yeah. I threw a little bit of salt in here, and now we're gonna heat up our pan. I think we're gonna need both pans for that. That's a lot of shrimp. Yeah. All right, so the shrimp are almost done. I'm gonna go ahead and add a lemon. I'm gonna squeeze a lemon on here. Some extra flavor. Guys, these smell so good. Honestly, I cooked shrimp yesterday to like kind of test it out, make sure I could do it for today, and I messed up yesterday. This is like 1,000 times better. Now on the sauteed spinach, you can see how much volume actually like shrunk down into that amount. But again, I'm gonna add some lemon over here. So I told you guys that I made some jasmine rice in the rice cooker. Not gonna lie, I never use the rice. This is like the first time I'm using the rice cooker. I normally just have the Uncle Ben's packets, but yeah, it's a full day of eating. So I looked up on MyFitnessPal, jasmine cooked rice. You wanna be sure you weigh it cooked, not dry, because we're gonna weigh it cooked. 1 serving is 158 grams. So I'm gonna do 2 servings here, which should equal 316 grams. I'm simply gonna add the rice until I get to 316. 14, come on. Boom, okay, there you go. Right there. So here I've got 2 servings of white rice. I'm gonna go ahead and add, actually I'm gonna leave this plate right here, zero it out and change our measurement to pound. People often ask you to weigh your meats cooked or raw. I personally like to weigh them cooked. Really, it's kind of preference. It's kind of whatever you think you can be more consistent with. But for example, if you're at a family dinner, mom's making a bunch of chicken, and you like have some grilled chicken, where you like complain to your mom that, hey, you didn't weigh it out for me like raw? Like, what is it supposed to be? I just think cooked's a lot easier to weigh. And even with this, like, I don't know, I like weighing cooked. So do whatever you want, but be sure you track it cooked if that's what you're weighing in. That's a lot of freaking shrimp, bro. 8, perfect. 8 ounces of shrimp. And then I've got this sauteed spinach over here, which this actually, this is almost the whole entire box. That was like half the box. The spinach is so low calorie. I went ahead and included like 1 serving just so I could kind of track it. But I'm gonna put this drippy spinach over here so it doesn't mess up my nice meal. But honestly, like this is the best way for me to actually get a lot of volume of spinach. Spinach is, I think, the most micronutrient dense vegetable. I could possibly be wrong in that, but I'm pretty sure. So I like to get a ton of it and saute it, put some lemon or garlic pepper, some salt, some butter. It's much easier to get down. It's my personal opinion, but this is gonna be the meal. This looks freaking delicious. Super low fat. I went ahead and counted like 3 servings of the butter because I think in total I maybe used like 4.5 to 5 servings, but look at all this like liquid over here. So this is one of those things where like, I went ahead and tracked 2 servings. I may take away like a serving, and then Nabil's having some, of course. So yeah, just kind of like, I'd rather track more and eat a little less than eat more and track a little less, but this looks amazing. I'm gonna put some salt on here and then eat this. There we go. Bam! I'm gonna try one on camera, bro, here. Damn. So I've been searching through this pantry because my fiber's kind of low, and so I'm looking for foods with fiber, and I came across these bars. I don't have any Fiber One bars, but I found these breakfast bars that Heidi has, and there's 5 grams of fiber in 2 bars. And I was gonna have some granola. This is a granola that I normally have. Where'd it go? Right here. Some of the protein granola and some yogurt, but I figure this has more fiber than that, so I'm gonna have myself one of my favorite Attn Fit like Greek yogurts. The two best flavors in my opinion. Actually, they're all really good. I've had pretty much all of them, but vanilla is like my staple. It's very neutral. So I'm gonna do this, which is like 12 grams of protein, 9 carbs, with one of these packs of granola bars. Oh, that's it. Granola is super low volume. Let me tell you something, man. I set my macros this morning kind of like, I literally was like, I guess I'll do this today. Like 290 something carb, 195 protein, 60 fat, which is like a good number for like if I'm into prep and everything. But honestly, like I've been eating so much more the last 3 weeks than what I've eaten today. And it really takes you to actually track for a day. And even me, I'm like, oh, I've been doing this for years. Like I can eyeball half a tablespoon of peanut butter. No, I definitely been doing like a lot more oats, a lot more peanut butter in my thing, a lot more of everything pretty much. So it really kind of gives you a reality check. But the good thing is that I've been losing weight and I've been getting leaner. You can see like the stuff's starting to come in, man, because I'm definitely eating more than what I prescribed for myself today. But anyway, with that said, tracking is super important, so I highly recommend you guys do it. At least do it for a few days to kind of like regain like that focus and understanding of what you're actually eating on a daily basis. And once you do it a few days, if you're eating pretty similar like every other day, then it should be pretty simple to keep track. So 1 yogurt, 2 little baby granola bars. I feel like a little starving bird, bro. The funny thing about macros is that at the end of the day, you're kind of left with like these random numbers. You have a little bit of fat, some carbs, maybe some protein, maybe you're out of protein. So you kind of have to get creative and you kind of lose the thought of like making meals, and it's just, you kind of think like numbers, you think macros. So this is sort of what I put together. This is what we have here to make me hit the numbers that I want to hit. But I have half a cup of oatmeal, the exact same oatmeal as this morning, with a little bit of this Walden Farms maple walnut syrup. My favorite's I guess the normal pancake syrup, but this one's not too bad. So I put this in the oatmeal. I put a little bit of salt, and honestly, if you put a little bit of butter too, it doesn't hurt. Butter never hurts. I've got the Nestle milk chocolate chips. These are incredible. If you guys have never added chocolate chips to your oatmeal, you're missing out. 1 full serving is 4 grams of fat, 9 carb, but honestly, like half a serving normally does it for me. This is 1 full serving though, right there. Here I also have 1 full serving of baby carrots, a little bit more micros, and I'm gonna finish off my protein with 1 more Attn Greek yogurt. This is a strawberry one, and that puts you right where I need to be. 290 carb, 195 protein, and 60 grams of fat. This is not by any means like what I do every single day. I don't even remember the last time where I've cooked shrimp, but that happened today. So every day changes, every day fluctuates, but the beauty of IIFYM, flexible dieting, it allows you more food variety. You're able to fit a little bit of chocolate chips. You're able to kind of not eat the same thing every single day. If you're a person like me, where like, for me, I kind of think, you know what, tell me what to eat, I'm gonna eat it, and I'll just eat it. I'll be good, I'll see the results. But a lot of people have problems when they have to eat the same. They feel like they're trapped and they can't touch these things. So flexible dieting allows you to sort of incorporate a bigger variety. It makes you more sane. It makes you have a better relationship with food. And so I highly recommend tracking your macros, set some numbers, and start practicing tracking. With fruit, I always type in USDA before anything. With honestly most items, you can just literally scan on MyFitnessPal. You just scan the barcodes and it'll pop right up, and it's super easy. Get yourself a food scale, and that's really all you need. And if you have any other questions, you can just Google, how do you track this on MyFit? How do you track this? How do you weigh this? And it's really not that difficult. It's pretty easy once you get the hang of it. So like I said, I feel like the carbs are a little bit low. This is my first day tracking, so I'm probably gonna bump them up to like 320 to 330. And like if I were to eat this, if I needed a few extra carbs, I'd honestly probably just go ahead and have myself like a little bowl of cereal, like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, to kind of put me at that 320, 330. But I'm not gonna do that tonight. I'm just gonna finish here. So thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next one.